Hello everypony and welcome once again to My Little Pony What Works. Today I decided to review the current episode, Keep Calm and Flutter On, and don't worry, I will get back to the episodes previous to this one. I read the synopsis to this episode when it was announced with an open mind. It read as follows. Princess Celestia tasked the ponies with performing Discord, the mischievous spirit of disharmony, but Fluttershy is the only one who's willing to give him a chance. To which my reaction was this. Why? Why would you want to bring back Discord? I mean, not from an entertainment perspective. John Delancey's also, but why would you want to bring it back from a story perspective? He's the living embodiment of chaos. He cannot be tamed. Oh, and this whole thing about Fluttershy is the one to tame him? I'm sorry, but didn't Fluttershy say this about Discord?
That big, dumb meeting!
Yeah, where's the continuity on that one? Okay, early ranting aside, the story did make sense after watching the episode a second time through. Celestia feels that if Discord could simmer down a peg, his magic could actually be useful in the future. She says that it's up to the main six, in particular Fluttershy, to turn to good instead of evil. Personally, he's more chaotic neutral than evil, but that's beside the point. Anyway, let's start off with character development first. Everyone has a contribution in this episode. While Discord is rooming with Fluttershy on Angel's favorite spot on the couch, which I completely approve of, the rest of the girls actually think on their hooves to create a contingency plan in case things don't go accordingly. However, Discord is just one step ahead of the girls at all times, even though it failed to prove the girls acted smart based on the situation at hand. Fluttershy, I feel, got the most character development, at least for her element. In putting her hoof down, it was about being almost too kind and learning to be a little more assertive. For this episode, it's about showing kindness and hospitality to someone who didn't need it, or want it, and try to befriend them. Which brings me to Discord's character development. This episode, from what I've seen, is very polarizing within the fandom about how Discord's character should be handled. While he is still the chaotic and random being that he is, apparently all he needed was friendship to turn to the light side. And I'm actually okay with this. Now, hear me out. After looking at Return of Harmony once again, Discord was portrayed as evil and hated the fact that magic was surrounded by the main six's friendship. He knew that friendship was a powerful force to be reckoned with, and needed to destroy it to be powerful. On the other hand, if friendship is so powerful, why not join with another villain? Because Discord had no friends. I mean, think about it. Somber was encased in ice, Nightmare Moon was debunked, and Chrysalis I assume he never met. By playing to Discord's weakness, Desolation, Fluttershy was able to change his mind and befriend the Draconiquus. And if I hear or see a comment about how Discord doesn't need friends and he's fine on his own, you would have gone against the message of the entire show. In short, Discord's characterization was handled well. What wasn't handled well was the story structure. This third act was severely rushed and could have been paced a lot better. And that's really all I have to say.
Can't always have things exactly your way all the time.
Feel free.
Oh, well, it does.
This episode was not really heavy on the musical score, but it was an animation and art style. In terms of animation, there was a lot of significance put into animation in the background. Something is always happening. Whether it was the beavers flooding Sweet Apple Acres or Fluttershy's house rotating, there was always something to look in the background. Also, Angel Wilhelm scream. For art style, the Discord Fluttershy house had a surrealist look to it. I actually thought they entered a Dr. Seuss book from the walls and staircase. Another thing I really enjoyed was the subtle nods to Beauty and the Beast with the dancing tableware. Dave Polsky knows how to make an entertaining episode, over a barrel notwithstanding. Discord's dialogue was some of the funniest written dialogue I've heard all season.
You're putting your faith in this one here to make it happen. It makes me want to pinch your little horsey cheek. Being turned to stone doesn't keep me from hearing every word Celestia says, although I admit it makes rolling my eyes a challenge. The stare. Oh no, please, not that. Anything but your disapproving eyeballs.
As I said with the background, there were also plenty of visual gags with Discord and Fluttershy. As for investment, I truly want to see what Fluttershy's plan was to reform Discord, and if it succeeded.
I'm ready to use my magic for good.
Alright, this is the moral according to Twilight. By treating Discord as a friend, Fluttershy got him to realize that friendship was actually important to him, and something that, once he had, he didn't want to lose. Again, going back to Discord's character development, this fits really well with the story it's trying to convey. Fluttershy was able to befriend him through love and tolerance, aka the core concept of the show, and that was something he could not live without.
She got him to realize.
Okay, let's recap. While the ending was significantly rushed, character development makes up for the story's poor pacing in the third act. There's plenty to look at, whether it's surrealist art or background animation. There's a lot of visual and writing gaps, and the moral fits really well with Discord's character development. Overall, I give Keep Calm and Flutter On 3 out of 4 stars. Next time, it's just for sidekicks.